Okay, so I don't want to look like I'm only hating on DC and, giving thumbs up to Marvel. So I'm going to review one DC comic I sort of liked. It's a mixed bag. Wonder Woman number 50. This is another extra-sized anniversary issue, whatever that means. So this is by James Robinson. I haven't loved his run. Certainly I liked Rucka's better. This is much more just like action-oriented. It's not like it's character-driven. But I've kind of... it's grown on me, especially with what's going on with Superman and Batman right now. There's a lot of just crazy ideas in this run, like, we find out Wonder Woman has a brother, that's, the big reveal, and then Zeus comes down at one point and gets killed, and, like, all this crazy stuff happens. Hercules dies. So what's happening right now is that, because of this wish that Wonder Woman made that the gods would return, these dark gods have come in from, the dark dimension or whatever, from Metal, the Metal universe, or whatever that Scott Snyder has done. And this is sort of the culmination of that story, where they've come to Earth and they're just wreaking havoc, and Wonder Woman is trying to stop them. So throughout this issue, her and her brother are fighting these gods, and then basically what happens, again, spoilers, her brother decides to sacrifice himself at the end, which kind of completes his arc, because he's been struggling. He wants to be a hero, but he doesn't really know how. He's been influenced very negatively by Darkseid's daughter and all these other things. So it's a nice, I think, send-off to his character. I do wish maybe we had a little more time to develop him and Diana's relationship, but, like I said, this run has been a little lacking in the character department, but it has had a lot of fun action and a lot of, just big, crazy ideas and things. The art is by, like, a million different people. Let me see, Steven Segovia, Jesus Marino, Andy Owens, Emmanuel Lupacino, and Ray McCarthy, and then Fajardo, Romolio Fajardo, and who's been doing the colors, along with Chris Sotomayor on this particular issue. So it's, it's not perfectly consistent, certainly, but considering the number of artists, this is better than I've seen from a lot of these issues. The facial work is pretty solid. There's a lot of fun action and just big, panels and, like this. I do think some of the action is lacking in real impact, like, that kind of Kirby-esque, like, bang, pop, whatever. It feels a little limp at times. So it's not perfect by any means, but I do think it's a lot of fun. The big thing with this issue that I didn't like is there's this framing device where she's talking to Steve Trevor about what had happened before. And it's kind of unclear. It seems like Steve already knows these things, and she's just saying it, for the benefit of the audience. So it feels really forced. I'm not really sure why they structure it this way. It feels just unnecessarily complicated. But it does lead to this nice moment at the end where she's talking to Steve Trevor, who's shipping off with the Oddfellows. So they won't see each other for a while. And he feels bad because, all this crazy stuff just happened to her. She lost her brother. But, she tells him, she'll be all right, and it's very, like, it's a very inspiring ending, which, again, with what's going on with Batman and Superman right now, it's kind of like what I needed right now. So this was kind of refreshing for me. It wasn't great, again, but this has been, like, a pretty decent run. I don't know how much longer Robinson's going to be on this book, but I've liked it, well enough so far. So, yeah, I would pick this up if you like Wonder Woman and just, like, big, crazy, sort of quasi-cosmic beat-em-up type stuff. So, yeah.